Hello there, this is coinmetallurgist, and this video is about seeded Liberty coins. Seeded Liberty coins are from the 19th century, and they're the oldest coins that I have any of. Sorry, I don't have any very good quality coins here. What you see is what I have of them. And there are 6 different denominations of Liberty seeded coins that were produced at different times. The half dime, which is equivalent to our 5-cent nickel nowadays, was minted from 1837 to 1873. The dime, which you can see here, was minted from 1837 through 1891. This dime I have is from 1845. This is the oldest U.S. coin that I have. They minted a 20-cent piece from 1873 to 1878. That's the only time that the U.S. has had that 20-cent piece. They minted quarter dollars, like these two, from 1838 to 1891. They minted half dollars, like these three, from 1839 to 1891. And then they also minted dollar coins from 1840 to 1873. So I only have 3 of the 6 denominations. What I'd like to have someday is just a typeset of these, so one of each denomination in a higher quality than I have here. By no means do I ever expect to collect one from each year for these coins, because they just were minted quite a while ago, and they don't have there aren't so many of the higher quality examples, so they're more expensive. Even the low quality ones sometimes can be fairly expensive, so I don't think that there's a reasonable chance that I'll collect a full set of these like I do the newer ones. There are an abundant number of varieties with these coins. I'm not going to by any means go over all of them. I'll point out a few that I have here as far as varieties go, but that's about it I'll do for that. And don't think that that's exhaustive or complete explanation of the varieties of these coins. So about the design of the coin, on the obverse, which we have here on all these coins, we have a seeded Liberty. I've always thought that she looks kind of strange in these coins, and the reason for that is because it's so worn down. But in fact, what you need to see is that here is her one arm, and she's sitting on a shield. So there's a shield here that has Liberty written across it and has the 13 stripes, just like the shield in the presidential coat of arms, and she's holding a flag up with her other arm. So you should think of her body being seated here, and then her legs coming off to the side. So she's not actually this blob, she's just right here. The depiction of her is the same on all the coins. One variety we can see on this side is these arrows here. There were a few years where they added these arrows to the date, so that's one of the varieties of these coins. The reverse for the 20-cent piece through dollar coins is all the same, and of course there's several varieties that we can see here. With this half dollar that had those arrows on the date, we have these rays around the eagle, so that's one of the varieties. On the 2 quarters here we can see this banner with the motto. That's a variety, because there's certainly ones that don't have that and ones that do. The reverse of the half dime and dime is much different. No eagle, just has this reef, and it says 1 dime on the dime or half dime on the half dime. This is very similar to what's on the reverse of newer coins, like the barber dime is very similar. to that. They're interesting coins. They were produced for quite some time in the 1800s, so they do have some history involved with them. There are some coins that have mint marks, but for the most part, they were all made in the Philadelphia Mint and have no mint marks. I don't know if I would suggest to someone to try to collect them all or just try to get one of each denomination in higher quality than I have here is what would be my final objective with these. They're not particularly attractive coins, but they are interesting. And as a coin collector, they do have some collector's value to me. These coins, like this one, probably isn't worth more than its silver content. But that's everything that I'd like to tell you about the seeded Liberty coins, or the Liberty seeded coins. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to make those below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. Thanks.